Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? Bringing it back for another gameplay. I got this man, he pretty good, so I decided to clip it up, save the game. He had the New England Patriots, I took the Browns out. For those of you people afraid to play with other teams out there, look around, man. Don't play with them Chiefs, the Seahawks, the same teams over and over again. Madden get dry. It'll get dry real quick. So my suggestion is to come out and try to play something different. And so what I did here is I came out with them Browns. I put some pressure on this guy early. It was weird because he wanted to run that ball even though he had Tom Brady. I mean, I guess it was that I was bringing some heat early. And also I kind of shut down some of his early passing attempts. So I guess he didn't want none of that. Now right here, no pressure up the middle. So he was able to use his guy back to the left and get that nice gainer over the middle. I came out here in a 3-4 blitz because I felt like they had good people for the formations. The major problem though is they don't have that recovery, that awareness to kind of catch on to the run too quick, so you got to use her quite a bit. Now he hits me for a big run here, got me on the goal line, all my guys get stopped up, he goes in for the touchdown. Now I got nothing to worry about because I know that the Browns have that explosive offense. So I start running out here with some with Chubb. I get bottled up, bring it back out to the sail. If anybody who's been watching my videos, you know that this play is legit. Now the TE post that's run on this play, they kind of, it's not as good as in years past. In years past, Madden, you could TE post people to death. But in this one, it's you got to be a little bit more aware of where the linebackers are playing. So where you saw me hit that, I hit it before they make that break to the left. So if I see he's in a zone and his linebacker's going over to the right, I like to hit it up the seam. Hit him with a couple run plays. Now what I'm trying to do here is kind of break him down. I want him to get into a formation where he's trying to stop the run, because he's been coming out in this deep formation, kind of making it hard for me to pass the ball, even though I'm coming out in big sets. I'm trying to get this run to the right, got to get that first down. Now this guy, throughout the whole game on defense, he really doesn't adjust much, which is, I mean, a lot of guys do that, and it's a problem for everybody really. But when you're playing somebody who's constantly running the ball on you, you got to come out in a different formation, try something different. So here I am coming out to the outside. He bottled me up there. I had a big hole open in the middle, and for whatever reason, I decided to bounce it outside. Now I know he's expecting the run again here. He pulls his safety down over top, trying to help out with the run. So I audible to the pass, and again, boom, tight end's open right over the middle over there. Again, you see where I throw that ball. I do not let him break over, because if you let him break over on that route, then that gives his safeties and his linebackers, or even a cornerback if he's in a zone or to a cover two, to come up and make the play on him. But as he's running straight up, it almost looks like he's running a streak. That's where you got that tight end action. He's kind of wide open. Until he makes that break, they don't adjust. Yeah, I'm going to have big 3rd and 2. Nick Chubb gets bottled up again. You know I ain't going to punt, though. Not going to happen. Especially with the way I've been running the ball. I've been able to get some yards. So Chubb gets that first down. He gets about 5 yards for me. So what a good running option that you can do is this play right here. So it's strong slots. And what it is it pulls out... It pulls out, if he's in man, his cornerbacks and his linebackers to one side. And on the right side, he's only going to have one linebacker and one defensive end. And all you got to do is, like you saw right there, pull out and around. And you'll be able to get some big yardage with that. So now coming back out on defense, I know he's not passing the ball much. So I was able to kind of pull up my safeties. And also, I have no real deep threat. I knew he wasn't going to be trying to go over the top because of the way I was playing. I got that blitz coming off the edge, so even if he has Dorsett on a streak, And this is something for all you guys who play a lot of Chiefs, a lot of guys like the Seattle Seahawks who have that big bomb deep threat. You cannot let them sit back there in the pocket and get comfortable. Because if you let Tom Brady or Russell Wilson or Pat Mahomes, so there I am hitting them for the big sack fumble. But you can't let them sit back there, because if they sit back there, they're going to pick you apart. You got to send some heat. Even if the heat doesn't get there, you're putting pressure on the quarterback to make a throw quick. So all it takes is one block shed. Now he's got somebody in his face if you're sending 7. My suggestion is you go into the lab and lab it up. You got to learn how to play with those safeties over top. Now your safeties aren't the fastest guys on the field, but with the blitz coming, you don't have to be. You don't have to have a 99 speed safety to keep track of Tyreek Hill or Metcalf. Here I am throwing the pick. I was up 14-7 here and made a horrible throw. And if you look back on the video, I had a wide open man on that. But that's all right. We forced the throw. I'm pretty confident on defense here. So now on the outside, I know he wants to run out there because he's been doing it all game. So I brought the safety down and the cornerback down into the box a little bit. Now he's going to try to do the same thing again. Got my user out there. That's another thing, fellas. If you're afraid to use your user to bottle up that run, sometimes you're going to get burnt. And that's why everyone gets burnt on that motion, stretch run out of single back Z. Because, and you're going to see a couple of gameplays I got coming up. I got a ton of gameplay footage from this weekend. But you're going to see I run it on people and they don't adjust. There's no adjustments being made. They won't bring their user down into the box. And after the game is over, they always tell you, oh, it's cheap, it's cheesy, it's this, it's that. But if you're not able to stop it, then why am I going to stop running it? Unless you can show me something. If you can show me you got that user skill, so right there I overrun the run and he runs it in for the touchdown. But what I was able to do on that drive is I make him earn every yard. So on that last play I overran and didn't, but if you saw throughout the entire drive, he had to really push. Now he bottles up my run pretty good. Now I chalked that up to the fact that I was hitting the wrong hole, but when I look back on the gameplay footage, I'm seeing his defensive linemen are just eating my guys up on the offensive line. I'm not getting any kind of push. See right there, my tackle loses the block, and he's just sitting there waiting for me, so I had to use her out. Bump my running back to the outside and beat his guy manually. There you go for the nice short 3-and-1. Get that first down. See, right here, my motivation in the game was to chew this clock up. Because I knew back and forth we were just going to keep running the ball. And I knew I made that bad play. So again, look at how many guys he had in my backfield trying to run that dive. So I had to open up the playbook a little bit. I had to run more than I wanted to. You noticed I really haven't been hitting Odell much in this game. It's because I knew his corner. He has one corner on the Patriots who's got 95 speed, which is faster, I believe, than Odell, and he's a pretty good pass catching cornerback. So I didn't want to start throwing it up with him in these coverages when I wasn't getting a lot of time in the pocket. Really didn't have a lot of time to sit back and be comfortable. So now here's that stretch run. I finally hit it to the outside. Do a little juke, get about 9 on it. So now again, we only got about 3 minutes 50 seconds left, and I'm on his 30-yard line. Now I'm in no rush here. I'm in no rush. Again, his guys just chew up my line. Now I'm 3rd and 7. I got to start airing out that ball, at least get that first down. Now on this play right here, my first read is going to be B. I want to hit B over the middle, but I see he's running. He's on him. He knows where I wanted to go with the ball. So I just toss it up all the way over his head, try to get it out of bounds. Reset the play. Now it's 4th and 7. Again, I am not punting this ball. Ain't ever going to happen. But again, your boy throws the pick. Now this time, I think he takes it to the house. He's going to take it to the house on us. Again, that's all right. When you play in tough competition, these things happen. But you got to stay in there. You got to stay locked in and be confident in your own game. So it's 2:41. I got to get this 7 points, and then I got to get this stop. I'm pretty confident at this point he can't stop it. So here we go. That play post I showed you guys in the Madden school breakdown I did in my first video. Hit Odell. I told you do not use that play all game. You break it out when you need it. And right there I needed it. I needed a quick score. And I knew his guys up top weren't going to be ready for it. He wasn't going to be using that safety. And now it comes time to make some big defensive stops. So he keeps trying this motion to the outside. You're going to see, he's going to get me a little bit here and there. But eventually we're going to make the adjustment and we're going to start bottling that up. And I picked a good time to start bottling it up because we got 4 minutes. Now he's killing clock. He knows he only needs to get about 30 yards right here. He can kick himself a field goal and the game. So we got to start toughening it up here. So you're going to notice that I start usering that left linebacker because he keeps running to the same side of the field. He hasn't even the wide open side on the right side. I've been stacking that line on one side and he keeps going that way. Now all of a sudden I'm ready for it. I knew he was coming to that side. I had the cornerback on a blitz and I came in and got him. Bottled him up. So now it's 3rd and 1. Now we got to make a big stand right here, so I make sure I stack the line, pull my defensive backs down. Now I'm going to user that safety over top. And when you use that safety over top, you pull his blockers out of position. So now we got a 4th and 2. I knew he was going for this too. He was going to do the same thing I was doing. If he could get this first down, game's over basically, or we're going to overtime because he's not in field goal range just yet. But we're going to blow that run up. We're going to blow it up. We're going to get the ball back. Now again, you see me go back to this post play. Now I'm not really looking for Odell on this one, but I saw that he was starting to use a Chung. And when I saw him start to use that guy up top, I knew that was going to be open. He had no one back there. Even if he was in a cover 3 or cover 4, he pulled down the guy who needed to be covering that crossing route. So there's no chance. So I hit him over the top for it. Now he's got about 12 seconds left. Now you're going to see this dude give up pretty quick. He tries to make one deep ball down the field, but it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, I mean, I could have got the pick right there, but this guy, I give him a lot of credit. He played in there, he hung in pretty well. That was a big fourth down stop that we made finally on the run. Now, I don't know what he was doing here. He just decided that he was going to run it to the left, and then the game runs out. So thank you guys for watching the video. Anything you guys want to see, post it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.